Hello everyone, this is Secular Sekai with Tridents Against Tyrants, coming to you with this video on how you can help Ukrainian civilians. This is a follow-up video to our previous video on the topic of how to assist Ukrainian troops in the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and this video's focus will be on few examples of organizations that are great to work with or donate to if your desire is to assist specifically with humanitarian or economic aid, to assist those who are affected by this illegal invasion of Ukraine by the Russian Federation. And with that, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first we have a very well-known organization. This is Razom, a 501c3 nonprofit that has been working tirelessly in Ukraine for nearly a decade, since 2014, when Crimea was annexed illegally. And we see a breakdown here of total amount of aid that's been delivered here recently. This would be, I guess, stats from 2022. For medical, communications devices, vehicles and generators, food and shelter, advocacy, other additional programs, and then administrative and fundraising fees. Bit of a breakdown. And yeah, over 170,000 volunteers, over 88 million in funds total to date, I guess. This would be more updated for 2023 into 2024. 9 years working. And so, yeah. Let's take a look at some of their projects. They have quite a few, as you can see. Also, they do have a GuideStar Gold Transparency Award from 2021, so that's definitely great to see. Razom Health, where they focus on serving the civilian population in Ukraine by supporting hospitals and other healthcare institutions. Heroes, which is similar. They respond to the situation in Ukraine by delivering life-saving aid to first responders and frontline medics. Razom Advocacy, and I may do a separate video on this because I do believe this is quite important, is committed to advancing nonpartisan research and policy and nurturing community engagement across the United States and Ukraine. Razom Relief helps local Ukrainian volunteer organizations to provide immediate humanitarian assistance to the people affected by the war. So if you want to assist with medical supplies or with food and other immediate humanitarian assistance, these are great options. Ukrainian Response Initiative, which works with Ukrainian Jersey City, another nonprofit, to assist newly arriving displaced Ukrainians in the U.S. Razom with You, providing free therapy, addressing mental health for individuals during this war. Co-Pilot Project, also related to this being medical education, addressing the significant deficit in high-quality neurosurgical, spine, reconstructive, and plastic surgery training in Ukraine. Remember, people are losing limbs, and there are several other lifetime injuries that need treatment. And Razom Toy Drive. So if you want to put a smile on a kid's face this Christmas, this is dedicated to assistance to children of Ukrainian military, those serving in the Ukrainian military, who died or were injured during combat. Together with numerous partners, they deliver school supplies, birthday, and Christmas gifts. So war is hard for everyone, especially for kids. So if you know, doing something that helps some kids in Ukraine not think about this horrible war for a little bit is something that interests you, definitely check that out. And they have many other projects, so you could go take a look at all of them. And that website is, once again, this is Razom, and I'll put the URL up on the screen for a sec. Leave it here so you can grab that if you have an interest. And yeah, go check them out. Alright, with that, we'll move on, but first, actually I'm going to do a separate video, but I'll just really quickly pull up Razom Advocacy, because I do think this is important. If anyone who is watching happens to be an American, definitely check this part of Razom out. They do work to advocate for support to Ukraine all across the 50 United States. And yeah, so you'll see here, Congress failed to fund Ukraine with the latest budget resolution. Tell Congress to pass supplemental funding for Ukraine now. And you can enter your email and zip code. You can find who your elected officials are. You can go here, go to any of these calls to action, click on them, and it has an option for writing. And this will allow you to send, so you could do email, physical mail. If you use Twitter, you can send tweets and make phone calls. And it has a coordinated campaign that has steps that you can follow and templates. Very useful. Please go check them out. Now then, on to the next one. Nova Ukraine. This is another well-known Ukrainian 501c3 nonprofit organization that supports humanitarian aid to Ukraine. So donations to Nova Ukraine assist with their efforts in assisting Ukrainians with humanitarian aid during this war. And since 2014, they've raised tens of millions of dollars thanks to the incredible support of donors. They rely on the work of unpaid volunteers, some of whom have taken time off work or even quit their jobs to help with this humanitarian aid that they coordinate. Since 2022, they've distributed more than $83 million. And yeah, this is another organization that is rather well known and respected. So definitely check them out. We'll take a look at some of their projects. Oh, as you can see, they have projects related to education, medical aid delivery, first responders, internally displaced people, humanitarian demining, animal welfare, refugees in the United States, reconstruction of Ukraine. So you can find just about any topic, anything that you would be interested in assisting with, you can find here. Here are a few of their projects: medical aid delivery, student spaceflight experiments, empowering Ukraine through alternative energy sources, educational development, learning centers, humanitarian demining, evacuating Ukrainians who were deported to Russia, animal welfare in Ukraine. Let's take a look at demining, for example, because Ukraine is heavily mined, and this will be an issue that even after this war is over, this will be a major issue, needing to clean up mines, covering an extensive 30% of Ukraine's territory. The danger of landmines, they do pose a very significant threat. So, and then there's donation links. If you would like to actually get involved, go over here. You can donate, or they also have links to become a volunteer. And their website URL, I'll go ahead and put it up. Let's see. I'll put it, should be quite visible right here. Alright, there it is. novaukraine.org. And I'll leave that up for a sec, and then we'll move to the next organization. Alright. This is United Help Ukraine, celebrating, here we go. As you can see here, celebrating that the president of United Help Ukraine received the National Order of Merit, 3rd degree, from Ukrainian President Zelensky. Very significant accomplishment. They've sent more than 10,000 first aid kits. And, yeah, they are helping people. So, once again, another organization that does good work, primarily focused on humanitarian support. United Help Ukraine supports the Ukrainian people by providing essential services and aid as they try to protect their lives, their homes, and their future. You can help them aid the brave people of Ukraine by assisting to raise awareness, assisting with medical aid, humanitarian aid, and also defender's aid. So they do actually also provide assistance to the armed forces, to defenders of Ukraine. So, yeah, definitely check them out. We'll take a look at, let's say, raising awareness. So, 1 million family requests received, 819 refugees evacuated each day, more than 819, and more than 229 people helped. So, yeah, go take a look at United Help Ukraine and get involved. Their website URL is unitedhelpukraine.org. I'll go ahead and leave that up for a sec so you can write that down or visit the site as you please. All right, and on to the next. Well, that actually, let's explore this a little bit more, because this is the last major one that I would like to showcase. But yeah, let's take a look at humanitarian aid. There's a donate option. There are recent reports that have been posted. And if you would like to get involved even further, they do have a partners program with a sign-up sheet that you can fill out. So yeah, feel free to go check this out. Looks like it looks like it's specific to Americans within Virginia, Maryland, or DC, but they also have another option here. And yeah, they do good work. Go check them out. Now then, I also briefly, as a bonus, want to remind people that United 24, while it does have a focus on defense, fundraising for defense equipment for the armed forces of Ukraine, they also have plenty of fundraising initiatives going on for education and science and rebuilding Ukraine. So check their website out as well. They also have one for medical aid, which is definitely great for assistance to civilians and soldiers. And their website URL is u24.gov.ua. Let's find a good spot. Here's a good spot. Put it right here. u24.gov.ua. Go check them out. And finally, I also would like to show this. This is Kind House Ukraine Bakery, where you save lives with every donation. So if you happen to be someone who is who either lives in or is traveling through the Lone Star State, the state of Texas in the U.S., you can find them in Amarillo, Texas, is where they are headquartered. I've passed through and visited them in my travels. So, yeah, nice place. Every purchase helps to assist families in Ukraine. They travel to Ukraine in order to work with partners on the ground there. And, yeah, overall, it is a very nice organization. And, yeah, you can contact them by phone, by email, or by visiting them at their address in Amarillo, Texas. All right, and their website URL is kindhousebakery.org. All right, thank you, everybody, and have a great day. Remember, continue to support Ukraine, the free world, and Slava Ukraini.